Now, Good Morning Northwest. He has hired a high-profile attorney as he fights charges of killing a healthcare CEO. What we know about Luigi Mangioni's new lawyer and her plan for his defense.
Light snow and a winter weather advisory that's in effect now until 5 o'clock, but we're not seeing it yet.
Well, winter weather is here, and there's still a lot of people out on the streets. Spokane is adding more shelter space, but not quite yet. When it's coming and who's behind it. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Monday, December 16th. Let's check in with Mark in our first alert forecast as you're getting that cup of orange juice this morning.
Nice. Yeah. See that healthy start to the day. 31 degrees, no snow into the West Plains yet. 30 into Coeur d'Alene. We know it's coming. Here's a look at the 4 things that we want you to know about with that cup of coffee, aka or orange juice. Winter weather advisory, 1 to 3 inches expected, less on the downtown side of things. A wintry mix for tomorrow, and then Wednesday warmer, and we'll see some rain. Those weather alerts, again, an advisory that goes clear across from the Cascades all the way into Montana. Expecting anywhere from 2 to 5 inches into the higher elevations, lower elevations 1 to 3. And right now we look at the Doppler, and we've had some light snow coming in, sort of a rain-snow mix along I-90 as you get west of Sprague. But we haven't seen that hit Spokane as yet. There are going to be some bands, so that's why we're talking about less into downtown and more when you look at elevations of 3,000 feet or so. 34 degrees, we're sitting at about 2,200, by the way. 34 for our high today. It looks like by 4 or 5 o'clock, this thing should be a done deal. We're going to continue to see that potential. We'll have more on this forecast coming up.
All right, Mark, thanks. So we begin our news with the fight to get Luigi Mangioni back to New York. The man accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson could be extradited at any moment.
So this decision comes after Mangioni hired a high-profile defense attorney, Karen Freeman Angiflio. Hannah Joy's at the Breaking Now desk for us this morning. And Hannah, sources tell ABC News that Mangioni is almost certain to waive extradition from Pennsylvania. What do we know?
Natalie, that is very true. But a grand jury in New York could also hand down an indictment at any moment. In fact, that would speed up the extradition process. Luigi Mangioni was arrested in Pennsylvania last week. ABC News said his mother spoke with FBI agents and NYPD detectives the day before his arrest. This comes after she indicated surveillance photos being circulated at the time could be her son. Sources said Mangioni was obsessed with United Healthcare for months, so much so he slowly developed a plan to kill his CEO. Over the weekend, Mangioni hired a high-profile attorney to his defense team. Karen Freeman Angiflio spent 7 years at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. There, just before she was hired, she did offer a potential defense strategy.
He was brilliant his whole life. He comes from this great family. I mean, something changed, right? Significantly, something changed. And they're going to, I think, potentially have a not guilty by reason of insanity potential defense.
His attorney tells ABC News Mangioni plans to plead not guilty. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
A 27-year-old man is in the Spokane County Jail this morning on a $150,000 bond in connection to a stabbing in downtown Spokane. It happened Saturday morning on West 6th Avenue. The suspect, Michael Sam, then barricaded himself inside an apartment near West 6th and Ash. That is the sound of SWAT officers shooting chemicals into the apartment where Sam was hiding. Moments later, police took him into custody. Neighbors watching it all unfold.
It's just normal down here anymore.
It's nerve-wracking not knowing fully what's going on, obviously, but I mean, they seem to have it under control.
The person who was stabbed is being treated for life-threatening injuries. Michael Sam was booked into jail on first-degree assault.
4 new scattered site shelters are coming to Spokane in the new year. Empire Health Foundation told the City Council its goal is to bring some of these online as early as January. The 2 shelters in North Spokane will be for women and families, while the 2 in South Spokane will be for those with medical needs, for adult and men and women. While a Good Neighbor agreement is not mandatory, Empire Health does want to have one between the shelters and the surrounding neighborhoods.
The providers and hear how these people are really committed to providing environments that are good for our houseless neighbors, but are also good for the neighbors around them.
The 4 shelters are still in the planning phase, and Empire Health says the neighborhoods will learn about these shelters once the permitting process with the city begins. Well, East Valley High School's Veronica Garcia became the first known transgender athlete to win Washington State Championships at the 2A girls 400-meter run in Tacoma.
And since then, several school districts have called for the Washington Interscholastic Activities Association, or WIAA, to reconsider its policies on transgender athlete participation in sports. We've heard a lot of voices throughout this controversy, but never the voice of one of the teenagers at the center of it. As Veronica Garcia stares out onto a track field, she now wonders if other students, like herself, will be left out in the cold. She wants her voice heard. The WIAA is now proposing that students can only participate in sports that correspond with the gender they are assigned at birth. It is also instead suggesting a separate open division for all students interested.
What makes me just kind of passionate about it is considering, especially a lot of like these proposed legislations and whatnot that's flying on. It's just like they're going to directly affect me and everyone else in the transgender community, and so that's why I think it's important to speak.
And we will hear why Veronica says the WIAA's new proposals are unsafe and what she thinks is a possible solution tonight in a special edition of 4 News Now after Monday Night Football. Good morning, Northwest Times, now 6 minutes after 6.
Checking back in with Mark Peterson here as we start our day, head out the door. What are we looking at for snow chances?
So a lot of percentages being thrown out there, but a 70% chance that we'd see an inch of snow. So it's not a big winter event. There could be a little shoveling, but not much. We're going to have 1 to 3 totality throughout the day in some areas. We'll talk more about that coming up.
We all feel some aspect of the winter woes, but when should you seek professional help? I'm sharing a doctor's tips for a healthy mind this season coming up.
And just 9 sleeps until Christmas, and many of us waiting on those Amazon gifts to be delivered. Coming up, the potential crimp in those deliveries.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed! Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
From London to New York and around the world, from the stage to the big screen, the worldwide phenomenon returns. The original, record-breaking production returns to Spokane. Mamma Mia. Celebrate the 25th anniversary of the most exhilarating smash hit musical ever. Fall in love all over again with Mamma Mia. Coming to First Interstate Center for the Arts June 17th through 22nd. Get tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
As temperatures drop, your heating bill will inevitably rise. And with cold weather right around the corner, things are about to get expensive. But Bill's Heating and AC is here to help. We're including a free cold climate heat pump with every furnace, while supplies last. You heard that right. Cut your heating bills in half with a new energy-efficient cold climate heat pump for free. We're the area's top cold climate heat pump experts. So don't miss out on this incredible offer. Call Bill's Heating and AC today.
Welcome to Parker Toyota, the Toyota Truck Center of the Northwest. Our inventory has never been better with a huge selection from stock to fully customized trucks.
And now you can choose between a gas or hybrid powertrain. So whether you're looking for great MPGs or a 12,000-pound towing capacity, we have the truck for you.
Check out the all-new Toyota Tacoma and Tundra at your locally owned Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
The holidays. So happy together. And holiday trips. And holiday toys.
Let's do this, fellas.
And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Current Chevy owners get $2,000 loyalty cash allowance on all 2024 Tahoe and Suburban models. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Welcome back. It's now 9 minutes after 6. These colder, darker months can cause many of us to just not feel like ourselves.
According to the American Psychiatric Association, millions of Americans suffer from seasonal affective disorder, and your risk increases with age. Allison Martinez is joining us live in studio today. And Allison, how can someone identify that they're suffering from this?
Seasonal affective disorder is very similar to depression. People who are struggling may experience a lack of motivation and overwhelming feelings of sadness. This specifically occurs during the fall and winter months when there is less sunlight. People in areas like the Pacific Northwest are especially prone to it. Others may struggle with the winter blues. You may feel sad or want to stay home, but you're still able to function. So when should you get help?
You should start seeking professional help when your feelings and symptoms stop you from living your life. If you're struggling to go to work, struggling to go to school, struggling to do the things that you enjoy, or you lose interest in the things that you really like to do.
Can also manifest in a lack of concentration, feelings of tiredness, and weight loss or weight gain. Here are some quick tips to take care of yourself this time of year. First, be a part of the community. This can be an online or in-person community. The important thing is that you're talking to people. You can also introduce supplements like vitamin D3 and vitamin B. Next, adjust your schedule to integrate things like working out. And last, tell your loved ones that the winter is a hard time for you and ask them to check in. If you or a loved one is struggling, you can call 211 to find out what your accessibility for mental health insurance looks like. You can also contact a medical professional. In studio, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
And we have seen a lot of gray weather this fall and winter season. 10-second takeaway. Snow today, 1 to 3 inches. It'll be light downtown. Winter layers, of course, allow time for the commute. 34 the high today.
Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took the stand today in the second week of his trial for alleged corruption.
Now, the testimony is another low point for Israel's longest-serving leader, who also faces an international arrest warrant for alleged war crimes in Israel's war in Gaza. Netanyahu is charged with fraud, breach of trust, and accepting bribes in 3 separate cases. Netanyahu denies wrongdoing. The prime minister is the first sitting Israeli leader to take the stand as a criminal defendant.
An Al Jazeera photojournalist was killed in an Israeli airstrike Sunday, exactly a year to the day after one of his colleagues was also killed in an attack. Ahmad Al-Lu was among 5 people who were killed by the strike, which targeted an office of the Civil Defense Service located in Gaza's camp there. The military claims the site was being used as a command and control center by Hamas and Islamic Jihad militants who were planning a, quote, imminent terror attack against IDF troops.
Another potential strike is looming for Amazon. Thousands of workers at 2 Amazon facilities in New York City are ready to walk off the job. The Teamsters Union says it gave Amazon a deadline of December 15th to agree to bargaining dates for a union contract. Now, in response, an Amazon spokesperson said, quote, for more than a year now, the Teamsters have continued to intentionally mislead the public, claiming that they represent thousands of Amazon employees and drivers. They don't, and this is another attempt to push a false narrative. Now, last month, workers in 20 countries, including the U.S., went on strike from Black Friday to Cyber Monday as part of the Make Amazon Pay campaign, an annual effort, and now in its 5th year, that aims to convince the company to increase wages and allow workers to unionize. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13.
Well, the roads, the lines, the skies are all about to be busier than ever.
And as we take you to a break, we want to give you a live look here at the Pavilion in Riverfront Park, where we're waiting for the snow to start falling right here. We're not expecting a lot, but it could make for a tricky drive. Mark's full forecast is coming up.
At Coeur d'Alene Honda, every new and select pre-owned Honda comes with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
I don't live near here. Do I still have to come to Coeur d'Alene Honda for all my vehicle services?
No, you can get your car serviced anywhere in the States or Canada. Just keep your records.
You can even do your own oil changes.
That's fantastic, but I'm still covered for as long as I own the vehicle.
Yes, and unlimited miles.
Lease a 2024 Honda Prologue Elite, $389 per month, $49.99 due at signing. Get a 2024 Honda Ridgeline Trail Sport, $289 per month, $49.99 due at signing.
Mom, why is there stuff out here? Mom.
Hey, can't stay here.
Okay.
My credit score is more than just a number. It's my future. P1FCU knows how important it is too, which is why it's so easy to check your score every time you check your online banking. It's a piece of cake. Plus, it doesn't just let you check your score, it gives you recommendations on how to improve it. It also shows you how different things could be affecting your score.
Open your P1FCU checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today.
Swing into Fred's Appliance today and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock Get It Today inventory in our region. Introducing the new Electrolux 700 Series Alpine Green Washer and Dryer, an industry exclusive. 2 ways to sanitize. Remove bacteria and sanitize your way with the Cold Sanitize option, paired with Lysol Laundry Sanitizer, or use the NSF Certified Hot Sanitize setting. The most efficient washer on the market. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
You can pick your prize at Missisquoi Casino Hotel. Will it be a rugged Can-Am Maverick Sport or $15,000 cash? Start earning entries today playing your favorite games with your Sun Club card. The more you play, the more chances you have to win. Join the fun on December 21st for prize drawings. Located north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Missisquoi.com for all the details.
For memories you can't make online. Experience the magic of the holidays at River Park Square.
4 News Now is brought to you by Beetlejuice. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. We are taking a live look outside this morning at our pavilion. So many beautiful lights to check out this weekend, and hopefully you took advantage of it. And because it's really feeling Christmassy in our area right now.
Sure is. And ho, 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 look who it is.
Oh.
Santa and Natalie and myself. We got to hang out there. We were at Northern Quest Resort and Casino for the 24th annual Embrace Washington Foster Santa Breakfast, where we just treated 500 people, foster families, kids, moms, dads, the whole gamut. It was so much fun.
It was such a fun event. Just to be able to spread a little bit of that holiday joy and just kind of the magic of Christmas. It was a really cool event to be a part of. And Robin emceed, absolutely did a fantastic job.
Luckily, not a lot to do because it was chaos.
It was.
I want to put this in perspective.
Do tell.
500 people, feeding them all breakfast, which is delicious. All get gifts.
Yeah.
All gifts.
So many gifts.
Pictures with Santa. I mean, it's...
Books, stuffed animals, like everything brand new, beautiful. It's amazing. It's just amazing.
It's crazy. It's
awesome.
that energy that just takes you all the way through the weekend. All right, and into Monday, apparently. Doppler radar. We have the energy. We just haven't seen it in downtown yet. Sort of wrapping around us. It's light snow that's falling. We still want you to allow time on your commute. Some areas are going to get more than others. This is really going to be a hit and miss type of deal right now. Could come together by the middle of the day. We are going to see some light snow. Temperatures hovering around 30 degrees, freezing in the middle of the day. And then we'll bump up to 33, 34 degrees. 34 is an average high for this time of year, but we could see all of this tapering off earlier than anticipated at 3, 4 o'clock, and then we'll have a relatively dry evening to then have a return engagement of some showers tomorrow. Live satellite and radar. Well, we got the cloud cover. We've got the light snow in and around our area with rain or rain-snow mix to the south. So it's going to be a blend coming into the Palouse. We're going to see this roll out again, potentially 3, 4 o'clock, where it'll continue into the mountains. The mountains, of course, will get more simply because they'll pull more right out of the clouds. Tomorrow morning, we're at 5 a.m., we could see a skiff of snow as this rolls through, changing over to rain. That's going to take us through Tuesday night and into Wednesday with more rain through Wednesday early morning, and then things dry out. We look at what we can expect for forecast snow today, and we're going to see into Fairchild maybe a little over an inch, half an inch, Liberty Lake, Spokane Valley. Highs today 34 degrees, 35 into Coeur d'Alene. Our planning forecast is much warmer air coming in, and that means Wednesday 46 with overnight lows into the mid-30s. Those mid-30s again are average daytime highs, so well above average to wrap up the week, and dry as well. Might not be a dry eye after you see today's pet of the week.
Susie is a beautiful and sweet 2-year-old cat who suffered a bullet to her shoulder and survived. A Good Samaritan found her roaming with a severe limp on one of her front legs. We were able to save her leg, remove the bullet, and she is healing nicely. Although she could continue to have a limp for some time, Susie is still one of the happiest cats at the center. Even with her disability, it does not keep her from jumping up or down or perch on the highest part of her cat tree. If you're considering adopting a feline for your household, stop by and meet Susie. The camera does not do the color of her fur justice. She is beautiful and very soft. Stop by Tuesdays through Sundays starting at noon each day, or visit our website at companionsanimalcenter.org for more information.
That is a sweet girl that looks like she could use some loving.
She's a survivor, Susie. Oh, how sweet.
Love it. Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:21.
Well, the Seahawks have dropped another one at home last night to the Green Bay Packers and lost the top spot in the NFC West to Ann.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and
Professional massage therapists and estheticians helping you be your best. Massage Envy, where better begins.
This year, give the gift card every body will love. Stop in and pick some up today.
A pocket of Spokane homes overrun with crime and drugs, leaving neighbors too scared to go outside. One company is fighting back, but it's no easy fix. I'm Natalie Grant. See the extreme measures being taken to turn things around. Wednesday, only on 4 News Now at 6.
The season of New Traditions sales event is on at George Gee Kia Spokane. This means you receive special savings on over 270 new Kias. Exceptional offers are available now. Lease new 2025 Kia Sorento Hybrid EX all-wheel drives starting at just $349 a month. Lease new Kia Sportage X-Line PHEV all-wheel drives starting at only $299 a month. Give yourself and your loved ones the gift of a new Kia from George Gee Kia Spokane. Shop George Gee Kia Spokane off I-90 in Liberty Lake.
Christmas and New Year's, we'll find you home. There'll be no more sorrows, no grief and pain. I'll be happy, happy once again.
Why is a touchless wash best? Touchless doesn't smack and beat your vehicle with rags and raw brushes with the risk of scratches. Instead, we have multiple nozzles that deliver powerful 800 PSI water jets, covering everything from the sides, the roof, and even the undercarriage. Our mixtures remove dirt, grime, and those nasty, nasty street chemicals.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
And now a joke from Yolk's Fresh Market.
What did the egg yolk say to the lemon juice? Happy Hollandaise.
This season, the NFC West has turned into a division where the leader changes after virtually every week. The Seahawks went into this game against the Packers at the top of their division, and they came out on the other side with yet another loss at home and gave up that first place spot in the NFC West. But their big...
I got to put him in better positions. We got to have a better
answers about his condition soon. But the Seahawks' goals are still the same and are not out of the playoff hunt either. We just can say they're taking the long route instead. They play at home again this Sunday at 1:05 against the Vikings. In studio, Sydney Berger, 4 News Now Sports. And before they take on the Seahawks, the Vikings will be hosting the Bears tonight at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And that means you can catch a special hour-long edition of 4 News Now before the game at 4 o'clock, and then another special edition after the game is over. I know exactly where I will be tonight watching KXLY.
Can't imagine where you might be.
I know. School Vikes.
It's now 6:26.
Are you still looking for that perfect gift for the gadget lover in your life? Well, don't worry. We're breaking down the top tech picks this year. That's coming up right after this break.
Plus, more drone mystery over the weekend, even pausing air traffic at 2 airports. Latest information from the government and why it's saying the sightings are not a threat to security. And as we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, it's a real-life Grinch trying to steal Christmas.
My husband woke me up and said, our Santa's missing, and he was upset. His head, you can see from our upstairs. I look out the window and I see Santa. That morning, there was no Santa.
Clarice Oss captured video of the Scrooge on her security camera, and she's not alone.
My 2 girlfriends, Anne and Kim, who live on the north and south end of the street, both of theirs were stolen too.
It's the tinsel trend that will land coal in your stocking, criminals undecking your halls.
We don't make a ton of money, but, you know, we enjoy what we spend, and when it gets taken away from you, it kicks you in the gut a little bit.
And coming up at 7 a.m., how to keep your holiday decorations starry and bright. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
COVID-19. I'm not waiting. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid is an oral treatment for adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 and a high risk factor for it becoming severe. It does not prevent COVID-19.
My symptoms are mild now, but I'm not risking it. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid must be taken.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors. 24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Oh, amazing. Merry Christmas.
It's in you.
Love to give you a little reward. This is reward enough.
I missed you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
4 News Now and BECU are teaming up to welcome in some holiday spirit. Send us a picture of your pet decked out for the holidays, and you could win a $75 gift card to a local pet store, courtesy of BECU. For details, go to KXLY.com/holidaypets.
Hadestown, returning to Spokane December 21st and 22nd. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com. From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are kicking off this half hour with the 4 News Now Story Tracker. It's following the stories people are reading about online this morning.
A federal appeals court denied TikTok's bid to block a law that would ban the app in the U.S. next month. As it stands, it is set to take effect January 19th. Congress passed the ban with bipartisan support earlier this year, and President Joe Biden signed it into law last April. It came after concerns the app's Chinese parent company ByteDance poses a national security risk. ByteDance now plans to ask the U.S. Supreme Court to step in.
And President-elect Donald Trump says Republicans will try to eliminate daylight saving time, calling the semi-annual time change inconvenient and costly. The move has the support of Trump's incoming Department of Government Efficiency, which is Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. Polls show the clock change has lost its appeal for many voters, but such a change would have to be approved by Congress.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Monday, December 16th. Welcome to it. Let's start things off with Mark Peterson here and a look at our first alert forecast. Mark, I know you've been tracking the chance of snow throughout the morning.
Yeah, we do have a good chance of seeing snow. The issue is I stepped outside. You can see the full moon, or at least the outline, through the high, thin clouds. And we do have cloud cover throughout our entire region, but we do have snow as well. 31 degrees, still dry into the West Plains. The 4 things we want you to know. National Weather Center has issued a winter weather advisory for quite a bit of northern Washington. 1 to 3 inches expected in our region. It's going to be a wintry mix for tomorrow, and then warmer and wet on Wednesday with rain. So with the winter alerts, it would appear that we're going to see heavier amounts of snow into the higher elevations. Certainly, we're expecting light amounts of snow into the Spokane area, but it wrapped around us on the first band. Second band is due in. We could see some light or even some freezing rain to start with this. Our high today is going to be 34 degrees. The winds are going to be light. We're going to see that light snow come and go throughout. It is not banding together as potentially we saw yesterday as it breaks apart. So light snow into Spokane, 34 for the high.
Mark, thanks. As the number of mysterious drone sightings spread across the country, across the Northeast, rather, so do the calls for answers.
Drone activity caused a temporary stop in air traffic in at least 2 states over the weekend. Hannah Joyce at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, federal authorities are adamant the drones do not pose a security threat. Any indication of who's behind it?
Robin, authorities still don't know where the drones are coming from or who is responsible. The government is sending technology to states on the East Coast to get to the bottom of this.
The Robin, which use not a linear line of sight, but 360-degree technology that has a much better chance of detecting these drones.
Over the weekend, reports led authorities to shut down an airport. The FAA confirmed Stewart International Airport north of New York City closed its runway Friday night. This comes after multiple reports of drone sightings in the area. Homeland Security Secretary told ABC that there is not a national security threat.
We have not seen any foreign, we know of no foreign involvement with respect to the sightings in the Northeast, and we are vigilant in investigating this matter.
This morning, the FBI says it's processing almost 5,000 drone-related tips.
Some of those drone sightings are, in fact, drones. Some are manned aircraft that are commonly mistaken for drones, but there's no question that drones are being sighted.
House Intelligence Committee is expected to receive a briefing on the drone sightings tomorrow. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Well, a nonprofit in North Idaho centered around supporting veterans struggling to make ends meet is asking for the community's help.
New Beginnings has outgrown its space in Post Falls and is now having to turn away donations that could go to veterans in need. Hunter Bertram visited New Beginnings and shows us how this nonprofit came to be and what you can do to help.
In 2011, Idaho National Guard member Nicholas Newby was killed 10 months into his year-long deployment in the Iraq War, shattering his mother Teresa Hart's heart into a million pieces.
I want to make sure that nobody forgets about him, and I want to make sure that nobody forgets about all of those that have died in service to our country.
2 years after the death of her son, Hart started New Beginnings. It's a North Idaho nonprofit that helps veterans, their families, and active duty members who are struggling to make ends meet. Veterans like Gordon Cross.
She gave me clothes for my back, clothes for my children's back, and everything. She's helped give us shoes. She's food. I don't know what else to say. I mean, God, without her.
Cross says that he and his family's life wouldn't be going nearly as well without these resources. In Post Falls at the New Beginnings site,
everything in here is free for our families. We don't have price tags on anything. We don't have a cash register. The only thing that we require is proof of military service.
But Hart says they've outgrown this space they've been in for 8 years. And every time their garage door is opened up and donations are coming in, they're having to decide what they're able to take in. And sometimes they're having to turn away donations that could go to a veteran in need. So they're looking to make a change and have begun fundraising for a new space, a forever home for this nonprofit that began on Hart's dining room table.
It's not just going to be New Beginnings. It's going to be the New Beginnings Veteran Community Center.
And you can help them build this dream. Head to KXLY.com. We have a link to their website in this story where you can get in contact with them and help their mission. In Post Falls, Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
Finding the perfect gift for the tech lover on your list can feel overwhelming with all the great options out there. So if you haven't finished your shopping yet, you are in luck. The tech experts at Consumer Reports are sharing some advice for gifting gadgets and their favorite tech picks this holiday season. Whether you're shopping for a diehard techie or someone aspiring to be one, there's a tech gift out there for them. No matter what you choose, Consumer Reports experts say it's important to know your audience.
Just make sure it's within their comfort level, that it's going to be easy enough for them to figure out how to use it.
Another tip is to try to match the lifestyle of the person that you're shopping for.
You also want to make sure if you're gifting someone a piece of tech that it pairs with whatever tech they already have.
If someone on your list loves watching movies and shows, CR's head of TV testing, Matt Ferretti, says the Roku Ultra is at the top of the streaming media device ratings.
For around $100, you get a lot of the high-end features on a streaming player that we typically only see on more expensive streaming media devices. I also really like that it has an easy-to-use interface, especially if I'm getting it as a gift for someone else, because I wind up being tech support for everyone I buy a gift for.
For those working from home, CR tech editor Nicholas De Leon is a big fan of his Steelcase Series 1 office chair. He likes its breathable fabric and wheels that stay put on his hardwood floors.
My favorite feature is that I can lean pretty far back in the chair while also flailing my arms out.
For the light sleepers in your life, CR Tech editor Courtney Lindwall loves her Soundcore Sleep A20 earbuds, which play noise-masking sounds throughout the night.
They're really kind of bendable, soft, and they tuck nicely in your ear, and they are comfortable for the whole night.
One last tip before giving a tech gift this year.
Unbox the product and set it up in advance to save you a headache later on.
Because one less holiday headache is a gift everyone wants.
Ain't that the truth? Those holiday headaches, they'll get you.
Yeah, hurts the old cranium. It is now 6:37.
Checking back in with Mark Peterson here as we kick off our morning. What are those roads looking like right now?
We're really quite good into the West Plains. I-90 looking good up in Meade, dry roads. We've got some light snow still falling to the west of us, the Davenport area right now, and heading up towards Newport. We're going to have more on who's getting what and how much we're going to get coming your way.
The cold and dark days of winter can have negative effects on our mental and physical health. I'm sharing the signs to look for in your kids coming up.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Hey there, Spokane and Post Falls. Are you ready to give your home a floor lift? At Brothers Flooring, we turn boring into beautiful. Whether you're looking for some elegant hardwood for the living room or kitchen, or some plush new carpet for the bedroom, or maybe some sleek modern tiles for the bathroom. At Brothers Flooring, we say life's too short for boring floors. So give us a call today and we'll make your floors the life of the party.
At Jewelry Design Center, we want to be your jeweler for life. We are locally owned and the largest jewelry store in the region, offering you a showroom filled with world-famous brands and designers. We are a team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who create exclusive designs and one-of-a-kind pieces. Take time to think it over, but we are not your average jewelry store. From our hands to your heart, we are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
I think it's important for us as tribal people to educate and inform others as to who we are and what we're about. We have a beautiful culture that we respect our lands, we respect our waters.
Our medical center serves Indian and non-Indian. We were the first one in the nation to do that.
We built a $25 million core center for the children.
We also house the Boys and Girls Club out of there.
Our employees here are friendly. It gives you that welcome home feeling.
Find the perfect gift for your wine lover at Latah Creek.
Stop in or shop online. We'll help you find your new favorite wine.
Come in to Latah Creek today. Sip, shop, and ship most anywhere in the USA.
Cheers.
The holidays.
So happy together.
And holiday trips. And holiday toys.
Let's do this, fellas.
And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Get 3.9% financing for 60 months on all 2024 Silverado HD pickups. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Good morning and welcome back. Just about 6:41. This season, we have had a number of cold and gloomy days here in the inland Northwest. These conditions can take a toll on our mental and our physical health.
That's right. According to the American Psychiatric Association, millions of Americans suffer from seasonal affective disorder, and your risk increases with your age. Allison Martinez is live in studio this morning sharing a mental health practitioner's tips to combat this. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. People in areas like the Pacific Northwest are especially prone to seasonal affective disorder. This specifically occurs during the fall and winter months when there is less sunlight. People suffering with this may experience a lack of motivation and an overwhelming feeling of sadness. Multi-care mental health practitioner Ahmad Hassan Bennett encourages parents to be extra present with your kids during this time of year and look for this sign.
If we're struggling to really show up for the things that give us purpose, let's say like you have a young person that's in sports and they love sports and we just can't seem to just wrap our head around getting ready for that or participating, there might be an issue.
It's recommended that parents observe and ask indirect questions to check in. You can also check in with your child's teachers to see if there's a change in behavior at school. If you have concerns, connect with your primary care for next steps. If you or a loved one is struggling, you can call 211 to find out what your accessibility for mental health insurance looks like. You can also contact a medical professional. In studio, Allison Martinez for News Now.
All right, taking a look at the forecast for the day. Yeah, we're going to have some cloud cover, no doubt about it. Light snow moving through the Spokane area, about an inch potentially. Winter layers allow some time, and 34 degrees will be the high.
Well, here's something that might cure some of those holiday blues.
We are featuring pet photos here on Good Morning Northwest to help us all get into the holiday spirit. Check out this first beautiful boy. This is the mighty Thor.
Oh, so sweet.
The wreath really completes his look.
And this little guy is Colby. The message says, "Merry Christmas" from one of Santa's elves. Oh, so cute with those ears on. And of course, we want to see many, many more. Send us a picture of your pet and you could be featured here on Good Morning Northwest. And when you do, your photo is entered to win a $75 Petco gift card courtesy of BECU. Just go to KXLY.com/holidaypets to enter, and we'll be sharing more of those fantastic photos all throughout the holiday season. $75 at Petco, that could give you a full bag of dog food. Had to make that run this weekend.
And some fun treats. I'm really missing like a goat. We need a goat or a bird or like a horse.
Something a little
donkey.
Little out of the ordinary. Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:43.
We are expecting some snow here today, but across the country, severe weather is causing havoc to many morning commutes. Who's seeing the biggest impacts when we come back?
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Welcome to Mistaqua Casino Hotel. Discover endless possibilities with our exclusive partnership with 49 Degrees North. Cozy fireplaces, state-of-the-art ski lockers, and views that take your breath away. Book your hotel stay with us and enjoy a delicious dinner, drinks by the fire, and the soothing warmth of the hot tub.
Ski, stay, and play at Mistaqua Casino Hotel. Located north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah.
Respect, protect, pay essential grocery store workers.
We all recognize today's workplace safety challenges.
My union negotiated strong safety language, addressing the important issues we face in our stores.
UFCW 3000 fights to make sure that essential workers get better wages, respect on the job, and a safe workplace.
That's the peace of mind my family and I need. If you'd like a strong union in your workplace, contact us here.
The Season of New Traditions sales event is on at George Gee Kia Spokane. This means you receive special savings on over 270 new Kias. Exceptional offers are available now. Lease new 2025 Kia Sorento Hybrid EX all-wheel drives starting at just $349 a month. Lease new Kia Sportage X-Line PHEV all-wheel drives starting at only $299 a month. Give yourself and your loved ones the gift of a new Kia from George Gee Kia Spokane. Shop George Gee Kia Spokane off I-90 in Liberty Lake.
A pocket of Spokane homes overrun with crime and drugs, leaving neighbors too scared to go outside. One company is fighting back, but it's no easy fix. I'm Natalie Grant. See the extreme measures being taken to turn things around. Wednesday, only on 4 News Now at 6.
Man, I can take real good care of you. See? Works perfectly for you, right?
At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
4 News Now is brought to you by STCU and Volunteers Count.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:46. Take a look at this scene from the weekend. The video showing the approach of a rare and destructive tornado near San Francisco.
It's just one of several extreme weather events happening around the nation. ABC's Rhiannon Alley has the latest.
This morning, a slick commute is expected in parts of the Northeast with light snow and freezing rain. But it won't be as severe as this weekend's deep freeze in the Midwest. In Iowa, wind chills getting down to -6 degrees. Freezing rain leaving everything encased in a thick layer of ice, including roads. In California, more than a foot of snow burying I-80, leaving cars stranded outside of Lake Tahoe and closer to the coast.
Oh my God. Oh my God, no.
A chaotic scene caught on camera as a rare tornado touched down near Santa Cruz over the weekend.
You can see the traffic lights just leave the poles.
An EF1 twister bringing 90-mile-per-hour winds, flipping cars, snapping power lines, and injuring several people.
One was seriously injured, but nobody died. And that is the most important factor in this event.
The storm system triggering the first ever tornado warning in San Francisco. It comes as Southern California braces for yet another bout of warm, dry Santa Ana winds. Wet weather over the weekend helped firefighters as they battled the nearly week-old fire in Malibu, which is nearly halfway contained. But when the winds pick up on Tuesday, so will the threat of new fires. Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
Well, from fire to ice, or snow at least, here is a live look at Leavenworth this morning, where it is already snowing. Look a little bit on the ground.
So magical out there.
Yeah, but boy, all around the country, it's something.
It would be nice to get snow here for the lights at Kelly Park, the Manitou lights out in Liberty Lake. Sure. Everybody could use some snow. Very light snow still falling in the West Plains. But that system that's affecting California, that's part of our moisture. Let's take a look. We put this into motion, and you can see how this is pushing ashore. We're getting the northern edge of it. The majority is going to be going into areas of central and northern California. Again, higher elevation snows. We're seeing some snow, and we look at the winter weather advisory. Because of that 1 to 3 inches of snow, that goes from 7 in the morning until 5 o'clock tonight. Doppler radar, we've seen is sort of cattywampus as you take a look at the snow falling through the area. Not well organized. We're seeing a little freezing rain potential along I-90, so caution advised there. Anytime that we have winter weather in the region, allowing more time will never be a bad thing. We follow the bouncing ball. Temperatures hovering around 30 as we get through the morning hours, freezing by 11, light snow falling. We're going to see that potential all the way till 3, 4 o'clock. And then this afternoon, we should see things break off. 34 degrees. We do see 4, 5 o'clock, this continuing to move out, and then another round coming in for tomorrow morning that could be in the form of light snow changing over to rain. So just be aware. How much snow could we be getting? Well, we take a look at the latest computer models. A little over an inch into the West Plains, half an inch into the valley. Deer Park might see an inch out of this system. And then we'll have temperatures warming tomorrow. 38 starting off with the snow to then rain in the afternoon. Wednesday looks to be rain early in the morning. 46 for the high, and then low 40s Thursday, Friday, Saturday with overnight lows well above freezing. In fact, our normal highs. There is that live look at Kelly Park. Absolutely gorgeous. It would look better with snow. We're going to have the morning sprint coming your way in just a couple of minutes.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Findlay Downtown Toyota.
You know,
There's millions of people without the health insurance they need.
I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it.
You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance.
We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice.
That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on an efficient CR-V hybrid, spirited Accord hybrid, sporty Civic hybrid, and the all-electric Prologue. Don't wait. Turn your dreams into reality with a new Honda, named KBB.com's best overall EV and hybrid brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning. So you're looking for something to do? We got you. Want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you wanna do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Go to Lake Casino. At the Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments until next year. See your local GMC dealer.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
Mark Peterson tracking a little bit of snow to take on the day ahead.
Allison Martinez is in studio with tips on how to deal with seasonal depression this winter.
And Hannah Joy in studio with new information on mysterious drone sightings across the Northeast.
But first, 4 new scattered site shelters are coming to Spokane in the new year. Empire Health Foundation told the City Council its goal is to bring some of those online as early as January. The 2 shelters in North Spokane will be for women and families, while the 2 in South Spokane will be for those with medical needs and for adult men and women. The 4 shelters are still in the planning phase, and Empire Health says the neighborhoods will learn about these shelters once permitting with the city begins.
A 27-year-old man's in the Spokane County Jail this morning on a $150,000 bond in connection to a stabbing in downtown Spokane. Happened Saturday morning on West 6th Avenue. The suspect, Michael Sam, then barricading himself inside an apartment near 6th and Ash. Moments later, police took him into custody. The person who was stabbed is being treated for life-threatening injuries. Michael Sam was booked into jail for first-degree assault.
Well, this is the historic race back in May that made noise and is still reverberating today. East Valley's High School's Veronica Garcia became the first known transgender athlete to win Washington State Championship at the 2A Girls 400-meter run in Tacoma. Since then, several school districts have called for the Washington Interscholastic Activities Association, or the WIAA, to reconsider its policies on transgender athlete participation in sports. We've heard a lot of voices throughout this controversy, but never the voice of one of the teenagers at the center of it. We will hear why Veronica says the WIAA's new proposals are unsafe and what she thinks is a possible solution tonight in a special edition of 4 News Now after Monday Night Football.
We are watching light snow falling in many areas around our region, just not in Spokane. We do have a winter weather advisory, and in fact, Harrington picking up some light snow, some freezing rain potential now on I-90 as you get into Sprague and westbound. So we want you to allow more time, take it easy. Forecast radar shows this is going to be happening through about 5 o'clock, and then we're going to break out. Our high today is going to be 34 degrees.
Nearly 100 veterans live at our local nursing home for veterans, and many of them don't have family nearby to spend the holidays with. To make Christmas a little brighter, staff decorated the Spokane Veterans Home, and Christmas music plays throughout the halls. You can help make their Christmas a little merrier by the simple act of sending them a holiday letter. Check out KXLY.com for information on how to send cards to the Spokane Veterans Home.
People in areas like the Pacific Northwest are especially prone to seasonal affective disorder. This specifically occurs during the fall and winter months when there is less sunlight. Here are some quick tips to take care of yourself this time of year. First, be a part of the community. You can also introduce supplements like vitamin D3 and vitamin B. Next, adjust your schedule to integrate things like working out. And last, tell your loved ones that the winter is a hard time for you and ask them to check in.
Over the weekend, more mysterious drone sightings are spreading across the Northeast. Authorities still don't know where the drones are coming from or who is responsible. But the government is sending technology to states on the East Coast to get to the bottom of this.
The Robin, which use not a linear line of sight, but 360-degree technology that has a much better chance of detecting these drones.
Homeland Security Secretary told ABC that there is not a national security threat. However, the House Intelligence Committee is expected to receive a briefing on the drone sightings tomorrow. For updates, tune in to Good Morning America.
One last meeting of the year for the Fed, widely expected to cut interest rates again when it meets this week. The decision is due on Wednesday. Central banks in several countries around the world will be holding similar meetings this week.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took the stand today in the second week of his trial for alleged corruption. The testimony is another low point for Israel's longest-serving leader, who also faces an international arrest warrant for alleged war crimes in Israel's war in Gaza. Netanyahu is charged with fraud, breach of trust, and accepting bribes in 3 separate cases. He denies any wrongdoing.
Now we'll be back with a final check of our weather with our favorite chill guy, Mark Peterson. That's coming up right after the break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, we've got money answers for people with batrachophobia. Honestly, same. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
At Parker Subaru, we understand that every Subaru is unique.
That's why we offer a wide range of genuine Subaru accessories designed to enhance your driving experience and match your lifestyle. From rugged outdoor adventures to everyday convenience, we have what you need to personalize your Subaru.
Explore genuine Subaru accessories at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Right now, it's the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event. Learn more at Parker Subaru.
It's jaw-dropping, it's eye-popping, it's gut-busting, it's showtime. Everyone agrees this show is so good! Beetlejuice, coming to First Interstate Center for the Arts December 31st through January 5th.
All right, good morning, everyone. Taking a live look outside. There's the lights, Kelly Park, Sacred Heart Children's Hospital, of course, in the background. Looking absolutely festive today. Would look better with some light snow. Could see some of that today, not much, but we are under a winter weather advisory until 5 o'clock, and it looks like by 3 or 4, this should be a done deal. We do have scattered showers in the area with the potential for freezing rain on I-90. We want you to be careful. Allow for extra time as you're traveling. It will never be a bad idea. We are expecting to see warmer temperatures tomorrow, 38 with a chance of rain.
Hey, thanks so much for starting your morning with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
Yeah, we've loved having you along. We'll see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America.